Okay, so when running targeted advertising on social media or any platform for that matter, how far should your ads reach? How far should they reach out from the office? Now, this depends on a few factors. Number one, it depends geographically and in your community, how far are people used to traveling? If they're used to traveling 30, 40 minutes to the grocery store because you live in a more rural area, you might be able to expand your targeting radius to within, an hour drive of your office, because that's what people will generally be willing to drive in more rural areas for some type of consultation. If you're in a more metropolitan area, that distance is significantly shortened because people want to get places quickly. They don't want to take, an hour or even 30 minutes to get to a consultation possibly. So you really, really need to understand your demographic and how far people are willing to travel for those things. And that will set the baseline for your targeting radius. In addition, you need to consider what areas of targeting you might want to exclude. If they're lower socioeconomic status areas that you can target by possibly zip code or smaller radiuses within your larger targeting radius, it might be a good idea to consider excluding those areas from your targeting so that your staff or whoever's doing your follow-up on your ad campaign isn't wasting time communicating with people that 99% of the time won't be able to move forward with your dental sleep medicine treatment because of insurance exclusions, or they unable to pay out of pocket for the device itself. So definitely consider how far people are willing to drive. Our recommendation is that you set your targeting radius to a 30-minute drive from your office, whatever that is in your area. That is a great starting point. For some of you, that might be 20 miles. For some of you, that might be 10 miles. If you're in Manhattan, that might be a half a mile or 3 blocks for a 30-minute commute. So consider that the next time you go live with a targeting campaign. Play around with that radius. When you start getting responses of people saying, that's too far, I'm not going to come, that's when you know you might need to rein that in. Or if you get too many people saying, there's no way I can afford that, or their only objection is, or they're only going to move forward if insurance is going to cover it, then you might consider excluding some areas so that you get more people who might be willing to pay, when they have those larger deductible plans. Lots of things to consider, but I hope this was helpful.